Precious one, the Lord bless you. My name is Bishop Collins Nyako, founder and general overseer of Well of Salvation Ministries International. The Bible says in Psalm 127 verse 1 that unless the Lord builds the house, they labor in vain that builds it. And unless the Lord watches over the city, the watchmen watch but in vain. On the premise of this, I want to invite you to our life transforming services, which is promised you of many testimonies, signs and wonders. Our services are this and every Tuesday 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Then on Fridays 6 to 8:30 p.m. Then also on Sundays, this is our main service. Our services begins at 7 a.m. in the morning. Then we are done at 10:30 a.m. in the morning. Sunday evening we have our Exodus prophetic hours. It also begins at 6 p.m. Then we close at 8 p.m. Also, every morning we have prophetic empowered prayers. It's just 45 minutes every morning from Monday to Saturdays. We begin at 6 a.m. in the morning, then we close at 6:45 a.m. I want to invite you to join us. Your life will never be the same. You are promised of testimonies, signs and wonders as you join us for these life transforming services. You are blessed. Thank you for coming.
Locate Well of Salvation Ministries, opposite St. James Senior High School, Abisim Sinyane. Well of Salvation Ministries, building the image of God in our generation.
So we are still at KINTAMPO Waterfalls, and I decided to, chance and have a conversation with one of the amazing worker here. I mean, I've been seeing him. And I think he has been here for quite time. Justice.
Hello.
How are you doing? Wow.
Great.
I mean, I think last year I had an encounter with you.
Sure.
I mean, tell us, is this your passion or is something that came along the way?
Oh, okay. First of all, it's my passion.
Okay.
I've been doing this job for the past 10 years now.
Wow.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Did you enter into the cultural aspect kind of, what?
Okay. It goes like this. One of my fathers was the manager here by then.
Okay.
I think that was back in 2006. So
Alright.
2006.
Wow.
So by that time, I was a young boy who was in junior high school.
Okay.
So I used to visit him on weekends.
All right.
Come and relax. And through that, I started to get some experience for the job.
Okay.
So back in 2006, then I started the job.
Wow. And how has been the experience you take us through?
It's been great, yes. Because so far as I have life, I would say it's been great. And then I've been meeting so many people from different parts of the world. Most of them are foreigners. And our locals too, they do visit people from outside Ghana, African countries, and most of the European countries. I've been meeting so many people. Okay. So it's been great.
Wow. I mean, 10 years you working here and people coming in. How do you guide them and the orientation? How's the process?
Yes, I was being given the history by one of my grandfathers. He was the chairman, the board chairman for the falls. And then I've been learning more about tourism as well. Because apart from the waterfalls, I also take tourists to different parts of the town. I mean, we have some tourist attractions nearby, which I usually promote it to my tourists. And I also take them to the site to have experience at those sites.
Wow,
so it's been great.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
I mean, KINTAMPO Waterfalls, we've heard about it. Take us through a history behind. Since you've been here for 10 years, I'm sure you know it.
I know a lot. Yes, I know a lot. Okay, KINTAMPO Waterfalls were first discovered in the 18th century. So meaning more than 300 years now. And during those days, the park was a very typical forest, and most of the indigenous were afraid to come around there because they believed that there were spirits, there were droughts and other kind of spirits around. So most of the people were afraid to come around by then. So through that, it came to a point where we had some foreigners who were doctors in KINTAMPO back in the days. So one of them, named Dr. Sanders, he was a medical practitioner in town. So usually he comes around on his leisure time, spends some time at the falls here, here, experience nature, giving thanks to the Almighty. Because this is the handiwork of the Most High, you know. Yes, so Dr. Sanders didn't mind the people saying they are spirit, they are drafts. You know this white, what they are into. Yes. So during those days, Sanders used to come around here, and people saw that Sanders is coming here often, but nothing bad happens to him. So they named the site after him, as Sanders Waterfalls. That was somewhere in the 1940s. So he was British. So usually he take pictures and videos and send it abroad to show them that the Almighty God has given Kintampo Waterfalls this kind of property. Yes, so he made the falls known to the world by then, because he was a medical practitioner here, and during his vacations back in Europe, he would be taking pictures and stuff and show to them that we have this waterfalls in Ghana. So apart from Sanders, it also came to a point where our former president, Osajefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, the Ghana independence, you know. Yes, so our Osajefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah also came in before independence in 1957. So we even had a rock here which we have named it after him, Nkrumah's Rock. I'm sure you have not seen it.
Yeah, I've not seen it.
Yes. We have Nkrumah's Rock here. Yes. It's so amazing to see this rock. It's a very huge rock, and amazingly, on top of it, there's a particular part of it that sounds like a drum when you beat it. Yes. So back in the days, that was where Osajefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah usually have his quiet time. So he uses that spot as his place of worship, because by the time he was around, he even built a house here. But unfortunately, his house has been demolished. Back in 2000, the year 2000, yes. So when Nkrumah was here, we named the site as Nkrumah Waterfalls. But before Nkrumah came in, it was known as Sanders Waterfalls. We named it after the white man, because he let people had confidence in coming here. So we named it as Sanders Waterfalls before it became Nkrumah Waterfalls after independence. Yes.
Wow. And I mean, since then, this place has been a refreshing atmosphere for a lot of people. Let's talk about the reconstruction sectors and then the stages of the waterfalls. I mean, we have the stage 1 and all that, so we can...
Yes, we have 3 beautiful stages of the waterfalls. Yes, we have 3 beautiful stages of the falls. And then the park was created as a tourist site in 1992. You know, it was discovered in the 18th century, but established as a tourist site in 1992, which is 32 years ago. Yes. So by then, they named the place as Kintampo Waterfalls when it became a tourist site. But before, the first name was Sanders Falls, later Nkrumah Waterfalls, and then Kintampo Waterfalls. Kintampo is the name of the town. Yes, so we decided to name the falls after the town as Kintampo Waterfalls. And do you know the meaning of Kintampo?
No, I don't know the meaning.
Would you like to know?
Of course.
Oh, okay. Kintampo, the name Kintampo is derived from particular kinds of trees here. You know, I'll brief you more.
All right.
Do you know Kintampo is the geographical center of Ghana?
Yes, in history.
Yes, in history. Kintampo is the center of Ghana. And the first hunter settlement in Ghana. Yes.
All right.
So there were many animals in this area. Yes, back in the days.
Wow. Yes. I see. And was it quite scary now comparing to the previous year?
Oh, now everything is good. Now it's not scary.
And the community has embraced this tourist attraction.
You know, it provides job for the community. Through the waterfalls, people are being employed here and are being paid by Ghana Tourism Authority. Yes, because the park is now under Ghana Tourism Authority. So we are all staff or members of Ghana Tourism Authority.
All right. Before then, we're not having the canopy walk.
Oh, yes.
Or the canopy walk was...
No, just 5 years ago.
5 years ago. So it was just recently that the canopy... So what pushed the board to add up the canopy walk?
Yes, you know, the falls is just close by the roadside. So people traveling to the north and people going to the south, it's easy for them to have a view of the fall. So people like visiting this park. And then we see to it that apart from the falls, there's nothing. So for instance, if you have been here last year and this year we plan of coming here, you say, oh, last year I was here, so I won't bother going there again. But we realize that when we add something, it will also add more people or bring more people.
Okay.
You get it?
Yes.
So that's why we decided to bring the canopy or introduce the canopy walkway. Very, very soon there will be a zip line as well.
Wow.
Oh, yes.
Am I the first person to give this information, or people know the next project coming?
Actually, people don't know.
People don't know.
Yes.
Then I think I'm the first person.
You are the first person.
Wow.
Yes, so we are hoping that very soon. It's still under construction. So now when you get to where the canopy walkway, you see that there is a line. Yeah, that's the zip line. So very soon
You'll
it will
see
be
that one
introduced.
there.
Yes.
And let's talk about how people have been trooping in. I mean, with your costs. I mean, sometimes people quite like the charges. Is it expensive? And how would they benefit from coming in?
Okay, good. First of all, our charges are moderate. Compared to other tourist sites, we see that our charges are good.
Okay.
Because I don't want to mention any
No,
tourist sites.
sure.
Looking at our charges and we compare to other tourist centers, some of them even the tourists, they even tell us to increase our prices.
Okay.
Because looking at the projects and the things we have bringing and we have do it at the site here, they sometimes tell us to increase our prices because they also visit other sites and they know the amount they are being paid or they are being collected there. So they have seen the difference.
Exactly.
So for the charges, they are not complaining at all.
Right. Okay.
They say our charges are good.
And very affordable
Very
to us all.
affordable.
And the customer satisfaction too.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
First, we were not having a restaurant here.
Okay.
But hopefully this year we have introduced a restaurant.
Wow.
So anytime people are coming here for food and drinks, they don't have problem.
All right. Okay.
We have restaurant which operate 7 days in a week.
Okay.
Yes, because we also work 7 days in a week.
All right.
From Mondays to Sundays.
Wow. And do you have a restroom or something where people come around to you?
We have a very nice washrooms.
Okay.
And sometimes when people even visit our washrooms, they just make a queue there.
Okay.
I don't know how they feel there.
Okay.
They don't want to come out for next people to also visit. It's very clean and serene.
Wow.
Yes, compared to other tourist attractions, our washrooms are the best.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
So we're talking to Justice, who is a tour guide. He has been here for 10 years. Trust me. And he knows everything. But we're going to wrap it up with him very soon. But Justice, let's look at, would you say there has been an experience where there was a risk with, somebody who involved in a danger aspect where people were scared not to come in terms of guidance?
Okay. Every institution there are challenges, and here our major challenge tourists usually face is that where they usually swim and bath, talking of the third stage, the rocks are always slippery. So sometimes people will slip down there and which will let them hurt and they are experiencing some hurts down there. So always when they come, we do advise them that for their safety, they need to put on socks.
Okay.
Yes, because if the socks, it prevent them from slipping on the rocks. This waterfalls, we don't have a big pool down there where people can be drawn. So people are always safe in going to the waterfall. Okay. And it is the best massage you can ever feel when you are inside the fall.
Oh, I see.
Yes, because it falls about 25 meters high. So when you are under it, you really feel the massage. So for dangerous aspects, I think no one has ever gotten drawn in the water, but sometimes people do hit down there because of the slippery nature of the rocks. And because of that, you also have a face aid where you always treat people who are being hit down there.
Wow.
Yes.
Justice, thank you so much. I really had an amazing time with you, and keep it up. You guys are doing amazing work. I'm very impressed. We want to say big ups to the leaders for putting up this amazing work at the KINTAMPO Waterfalls. I don't know if you have any final words to say.
I'll tell my viewers that when they want the best attraction site to visit, they should visit KINTAMPO Waterfalls. We are the best. Yes, we are the best. Just that we don't have hotels, and that is our next challenge. So please, we also giving out, private partnerships, so people can also come and do business here. The hotel project, people can also come in and we negotiate, and there's land. We have 143 acres of land here around. So people can come in and we do business here. We were being awarded as the best tourist center, visitors attraction center for the year 2023.
Wow.
So the award was held on Boson Techiman. I don't know how to pronounce the names. It's Bono Champem also. Bono Champem, yeah, that's the name of the place where we had the awards night. We had it on 20th of September.
Wow.
And Justice Your Guide was also awarded.
Oh, congratulations.
Yes, I was awarded as the best side guide of the year.
Wow. You deserve it. Well deserved. Well deserved.
And this is my second time of winning it.
Wow. We're going to take it continuously.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Justice.
You're welcome,
God bless you and all the best. Wow. So that was Justice. All right. It has really been an amazing journey. It's all about the Game On for God trip with the WSM ladies at the KINTAMPO Waterfalls. And I believe that the conversations and some of the beautiful places you've had an experience seeing, it will come and try with family and friends. I want to say a very big thanks to Well of Salvation Ministries, big thanks to Bishop Collins Nyako, and of course, if you're looking for the best church to worship, it's Well of Salvation Ministry. Join us for our early morning prayers, Monday to Saturday, Tuesdays and Friday is our non-denominational service. We have Meet the Prophet, where you have an encounter with the prophet and the bishop, where he will touch and bless you, deliver you. And of course, on Sunday is what we call our Divine Encounter service as well. And then in the evening is Exodus Hour as well. My name is Freda.